Hey Aquarius, this is Sunny, and I'm here with your April 2018 reading. Hopefully these messages find you well and they make sense to you whenever it's time for them to make sense to you. Now, if I have a blah, I don't give a fuck aura right now, it's because I'm sick and some of y'all keep worrying me to do this damn video. Not trying to be funny. And I wanted to wait till I was healed, because when I'm sick, it shows and I don't care. I hate to be like that. So I'm going to try to be positive during this video, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just tired of y'all motherfuckers pressuring me to do this shit. So with that being said, maybe some of y'all feel kind of pressured to do something, whether you know you're supposed to do it or whether you don't want to, or somebody else's problem. Maybe you know, some of y'all, you feel obligated to help somebody even when you are really not supposed to. I do feel where you're dealing with a grown person who may be acting like a child, or like they aren't aware of their responsibilities, and it crushes you to the core because maybe you've been there for that person. Maybe you feel like you're molding that person, or you've given this person time and they are not acting right, and you know, you want them to grow and you want them to understand life on their own, rather this is a friend, a sibling, a mate, a child, regardless of what it is. You know, you want that person to understand their power and what they are able to give to the world, or to like a particular just obligation within their life, but they are not taking it seriously. And I feel like, you know, they may be using you, or they may be looking to you for help, but I feel like you've overextended yourself, and it's just like, oh my god, I can't do this no more. And I do see where some of y'all may, you know, kind of explode on that person, especially if you know that they have potential, if you know that they're capable enough to do what they got to do. And it's just like, ugh, it's just too much going on. I do see where many of you are reaching out to your divine guardian angels, or they are reaching out to you. And I'm getting this energy of protection. What other sign had this? The Virgos. The Virgos had the protection deal. So yeah, and that's kind of funny because both of y'all won the two most viewed video thing. I do feel where some of you guys are crying out for help. That song by Mario, I Can Hear Your Heart Crying Out For Me, is playing in my head right now. But I feel for some of you, like, you don't even want to ask for help, or you're too prideful to ask for help. And it's beating you up inside when you do ask for help, because either you know this person isn't going to do it, or you are afraid of this person putting it in your face, like, okay, I did this for you. You know how people can be like when you help them out and they just be funny when some months go by. And I feel like many of you, you're burdened with your pride. You are. This is really funny because a long time ago, you guys had the same prideful energy. This was like years ago. I want to say maybe 2015 or 16. Yeah, I think so. So that's kind of funny. I don't remember which month it was, but so somebody's car alarm went off. That's definitely a message. All right, so some of y'all, you're letting your pride or your ego get the best of you, or you, and it's just like, you know, maybe you need to ask somebody for help. Maybe you just need to suck up the damn pride and ask for help. But at the same time, you know, you guys are living through the situation. You are going to have to trust your gut, regardless of how hard the outcome or the consequence may be. I feel like there's going to be a lot of screaming. Either you're having dreams of people screaming, you hear people screaming, or you're screaming, you know, just to other people. There's just a lot of just tit for tat energy. And I feel like it's rubbing many of you the wrong way. And it's going to create a lot of depression for many of you. I also see where some of you guys may have dreams of like going upstairs, or some of you may get hurt from traveling upstairs. I said traveling upstairs, girl. I'm walking upstairs. But if you dream that you're going upstairs, it means success within your life, or an opportunity will be granted to you, and you will be able to understand what you need to do, bitch, to make it happen. Oh my god, this video is all over the place. Oh my god, let me y'all, I really don't feel good. Okay, I do see where some people are getting married. I'm hearing a daughter is getting married. Okay, you know, like the old tradition, something blue. I don't know the rest of it, but giving your daughter something blue is what I hear. And for some reason, this blue element may be something of yours, or it may be something sentimental to you. And I feel like giving your daughter something blue is going to be like the icing on the cake for, you know, kind of letting yourself know, hey, you know, my daughter is growing up, or, you know, I have to support her. Or maybe some of you guys, maybe your daughter is blue, or you have this blue emotion for your daughter, as in like you're sad for your daughter, you're worried about your daughter, or you feel an emotional attachment to your daughter. I do see where someone may be begging to you, whether they are begging for forgiveness or you're begging somebody to do something. Like, yo, I feel like this month, unfortunately, is going to be like pulling teeth. Okay, some of y'all may have to get your teeth pulled. You may have to go to the dentist during this time, especially if you have teeth pains, or someone around you has teeth pains. But I just feel like, you know, this month there's something that you are meant to do, but I'm seeing that it's going to be like just so hard to do. Like I said, maybe your pride is getting in the way. Maybe you know what you got to do, or somebody is just low-key holding you back because they aren't doing what they're supposed to do, and it's just like too much, and it's a burden. I do see where many of you, there's a father spirit coming around. Oh, I hate to say this. Maybe some of you guys, if your father has been sick, you know, you may hear some news about him transferring to the other side. But if you already have a close, like, father figure, brother, uncle, cousin, who is deceased, I feel like he's coming to you through your dreams, and he's telling you what you need to do to make things happen. I'm also seeing where some people, like, you may, what are you doing? Oh my god, like some people, oh, I forgot what I was saying. I really forgot. Oh my Jesus. Oh, some of y'all may be going through like the traditional ways of cooking. Like maybe, you know, your granny or your great-grandmother was a big influence on your cooking style, and you may find yourself going back to those roots. For some reason, I keep picking up on, like, you know how, like, when you fry chicken and you prepare it and you put, you know, the flour in the paper bag and you shake it up, like, I don't know, I keep seeing that. So, you know, maybe some of y'all are preparing fried chicken that way. Maybe some of you guys are into like the southern recipes, soul food recipes, or, you know, like whatever your tradition is, you're bringing back, you know, the old styles and ways of cooking. Unfortunately, I just feel like many of you are going to be really annoyed this month. But regardless, like, stay true to yourself. Like, don't change to make somebody else happy. Yes, I know that people are around us, and yes, they expect particular things from us and vice versa, but at the same time, like, don't change just because somebody's like, oh, you know, I want you to be this particular way. Oh my baby, I want you to be this particular way. You know, so there may be like a lot of complaining going on. You may be complaining about somebody, or vice versa. I feel like it's more vice versa. Some of y'all may be complaining about the other person. I hate to say, I just feel like y'all are in this attitude, like, I know what I want, this is what I want, because I've been waiting too long for you to make this happen. So if you're not gonna make it happen, I'm gonna just let you be and move the hell on. Some of y'all may have this type of attitude, which may not benefit you, honey, because, you know, there may be a lot of hurt feelings and tension between you and this person if you're saying this. But then at the same time, you've reached your breaking point and you're letting this person know, you know, what it is. I do see there's change within career. You want change, or you need change, honey. You need it. But I feel like this month is going to be the month where you are making things happen in regards to your career. Something about schooling. Either you are going to have to go back to school to obtain the type of career that you want, or if you already have a degree but you cannot find a job that contains the degree that you have, I feel like you're going to be able to find something very similar within the month of April and May. Those 2 months are popping out, and I feel for some of you, you may get hired on through the company within the month of June, or you're going to find the perfect position within the month of June, or maybe you're just going to be more happier with your career in the month of June. I'm also hearing time is on your side, so your divine God and angels are definitely working with you. They want you to understand. You know, it's funny, my mommy texted me, and she's an Aquarius, but they want you to understand that yes, you are in control of your life. Yes, you're going through hurdles. Yes, you're going through blockages, but you are going to have to understand those blockages in a different way. Instead of reacting to it, think about it. Understand why they're there. Understand, you know, if it wants you to think differently, if it wants you to react differently. Like, just, you know, don't go back to what you used to be. I do feel like some of y'all, maybe you hit first and then ask questions later, or you reacted first and then, you know, move the hell on. Like, whatever the case would be, like, just be the bigger person, okay? All right, let's see what's going on. How many cards you want for Aquariuses? All right, I want to say this, but I forgot. I do see where many of you may be having a lot of headaches, or you feel very prone to like go to church or to read a particular Bible verse, or to watch those like on Sunday, maybe Monday, where they have like the gospel shows. I feel like you are more prone to watching those. There's definitely a message for you. Okay, I don't know. I heard verse 3. Wait, chapter 3, verse 10. Philippians. I can't pronounce it right, but it's PH. Starts with PH. And I'm also hearing Psalm 71. Psalm 71. I also heard chapter 2. Sorry if this is not making sense, y'all. I just have to go with what the angels are telling me. I do have a lot of angels like connected with me right now, so it's just like kind of all over the place. I also feel where there's a stronger connection to darker colors, like dark purples, dark reds, dark blues, you know, very dark gray. Some of you guys, you may notice that the sky is always gray, but it's like you're being drawn to these dark colors. And with that being said, I feel like, you know, you need to connect with your inner psyche. You need to connect with, you know, different dimensions. You know, it may be kind of scary connecting with that, but for some reason you have a purpose of doing so. You have a purpose with getting in touch with your mind, getting in touch with your spirit. You have a purpose with getting in touch with the dead. Okay, so I do see where there's going to be a lot of activities going on in regards to like spiritual activities. Really funny, because I am on Instagram and I said something for I think I want to say like maybe a week ago, I said something about for the fire signs, they may go through a little haunting. So that's really interesting. But I keep thinking of Leo. So maybe you hear of a Leo going through this, and if you have Leo within your chart, you know, you may be going through this. All right, let's see what's going on for my Aquarius. How many cards do you want them to have? 10? Okay. The first 3 are important though. Okay. You know what's funny? These 3 cards did a flip. No, actually it's 4. All right, first 3 cards are important. Aquarius is April 2018 for Aquarius. April 2018 for Aquarius. You guys, I may have to pause this video because my baby is crying. I think my husband is up, I think, but we all know how daddies can be with babies sometimes. I'm being funny. All right, let's see what's going on. Aquarius. Aquarius. Aquarius, you are somebody. Don't ever, ever, ever let anybody underestimate you, belittle you, or make you feel like you're nothing. You are somebody, okay? All right, Aquarius, what's going on for April 2018? Imagine, guys, April 2018 for Aquarius, what's going on? Fallen angel. Some of y'all may have like a dark spirit wanting to connect with you, or once again, an ancestor is coming through trying to connect. All right. 4, 5. All right. Aquarius, I do see where time is running up with a particular thing. You know, maybe you've been waiting for the perfect situation to happen. Maybe you've been waiting for somebody to get their shit together. But, you know, at the same time, I do see where many of you guys need to have morals. Excuse me, you need to understand your morals, and you need to have boundaries, because there is somebody kind of, I hate to say, these are general readings, so it can go either way. There's definitely somebody who is playing you for a fool and taking you for granted because you are allowing for them to do so. You're always there for them, and in their mind, they're like, okay, Aquarius is always going to be there, so, you know, I have nothing to worry about. At the same time, I do see where there is someone who does care about you, and you guys have this soul karmic connection. You feel it, you know it, but you question this bond due to this person possibly not being on the same wavelength as you, and it bothers you because you feel like this person has brought you down. Oh, sorry, I thought somebody was coming out because I heard the door open. But you feel like this person has brought you down, and you question this bond almost every day. Okay, I feel like you've questioned this bond within the last 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, or within the month of August of a particular year, or maybe the problem started in the month of August. Okay, I feel like this person is by your side. This person means well, but they have a lot of understanding to do within their life. I feel like they may have been on this, maybe they've been close-minded, and with them being with you, you are allowing for them to understand, okay, your opinion, your views isn't always the best. Your opinions are, you know, a bit shut in, and you know, you are allowing for this person to grow, and I feel like they are appreciating you. But they have to understand, okay, I need to raise my vibration. I need to, you know, realize that my actions, my thoughts, my opinions are hurting Aquarius. And I feel like they haven't gotten it in their head all the way. I feel like they are, my nose is running, I'm sorry. I feel like they are aware of it, but at the same time, it's just like they are still prone, like they're still accustomed to being how they were, okay? And that may be why some of you feel as if you have to mold a particular person, because in reality you are, okay, you are. And I feel like that's just a karmic lesson that you have with this person. Will it work? It may, you know, it just depends, but just don't rush it. Don't rush it. I do feel like you are the one who's wanting to leave this more than anything, the bond that I was just not talking about. So if it makes sense to you, and if you are the one wanting to leave more, I feel that you can fuck it up. Is this person your soulmate? I mean, they could be, but at the same time, you know, to me, soulmates, there's different levels to soulmates. I mean, there's sincerely different levels to soulmates. In order for you to make this work, you are going to have to understand the blessing within it, not the lesson. You're going to have to really, yes, the understanding the lesson is okay, but you're going to have to see overall, you're going to have to see the blessing within it. You're going to have to see, okay, this person is trying, this person, you know, is making it happen. You know, maybe not in my time, but they're making it happen. So give them credit, because I feel like if you were to give them credit, they will start to open up to you a little bit more. I do see where there's disappointments with, you know, just repetition, going through things over and over and over again. Maybe you're experiencing things that you experienced from, okay, let me do that again. Maybe you are in a new relationship, but this person or the experiences that you are dealing with may be similar to a past relationship that really crushed you. Or maybe you're going through the same thing over and over again with this one particular person, and it's bringing a lot of sadness and karmic blockages within your life. Some of y'all are with somebody who is karmically damping you, but I feel like at the same time, you know, you are with this person for a reason, okay? And the best way for things to be resolved is you're going to have to react differently. And that's funny because I said that in the beginning of the video, well, midway in the video. I do see where many of you, you know, you may be working out during this time, or you're trying your best to make something work, okay? I do see where there's lovers from the past coming up, or you're thinking about the past and you may be saying, oh my God, I was so stupid. Like, why did I, you know, allow for this person to use me? Why did I play the fool? You know, or maybe you're thinking, damn, you know, why did I hurt that person's heart? They were really there for me. And I feel like, you know, that's really getting to you, because you're going through this energy of rejection, and nobody likes rejection, okay? And it's causing for you to feel like, damn, you know, was I not good enough? Or, you know, was I lame? You know, why am I such a player if you were the one who broke somebody's heart? You know, and you're looking at yourself and you are critiquing yourself and your flaws. And maybe it's a good thing because, you know, you're understanding what needs to be changed, but don't soak into it so damn much. Don't. I do see where money is going to get a bit better, but I'm seeing, honey, that y'all gonna have to strategize a little differently. And that's interesting because I did say something very similar for you guys on the Speedy Reads on Instagram. I do feel like you're mastering something. Either you're getting rid of your debt, you're working on getting rid of your debt, you land a new position, your career is, you know, getting a little bit better, or you're understanding how to create a cash flow, a consistent cash flow. Or there may be somebody who's willing to help you. I do see someone, and this may be your partner, or maybe you, like, moving up within career. I'm also picking up where some of you can be very stingy with your money. Like, you have a little money, but you know that you have to pay a bill, but you don't want to pay this bill because you don't want to get rid of that money. So, you know, you're just holding on to money for dear life because you have it. And I feel like with you doing that, that can cause a lot of karmic blockages with your money as well. Okay, if you know you got to pay something, just pay it. Just pay it. Okay. I'm also picking up where some of you guys need to protect your bank, protect your money, protect your assets, because I feel like someone may get a hold of your credit, your social security card, and you know, it can really put you in a bad predicament. Oh Lord. Yes. I'm also picking up, what was I saying? Or you may be dealing with someone who had their social security card or possibly their wallet taken, and you may, you know, you or this person may find out that, you know, someone is getting things in their name, or, you know, or because they have their social security number. I am seeing how, even though many of you want to be independent, okay, teamwork will be your best interest. Working with people, asking for help once again, you know, it's really going to suit you all well, because you need that help, you need that extra support. I know it's hard to ask, trust me, I don't like asking nobody for nothing, and when I do, like, I feel ashamed and I feel like, damn, I failed. So I understand where you guys are coming from, but, you know, it's something that you guys are going to have to learn to accept. you are going to have to accept help, and you are going to have to accept that you need to ask for help. I do see where many of you are going to be in your head too much, okay? And this can really stress you out. It's like you're making things up in your head. So some of y'all, you know, you may make things worse than they already are. You may be accusing of somebody of cheating on you. Some of y'all may be in an abusive relationship, and this may create a lot of self-esteem problems. Or it's just like right now things are not good. You know, maybe you're struggling, maybe you aren't happy, maybe, you know, you just, it's not your ideal life, and this is causing for you to kind of hate your current situation or regret the things that you've done in the past for you to get to your present situation. But try to lower that down, okay? Because that's going to cause for you to be on the wrong path or make the wrong decisions, okay? I do see whatever issues you have in regards to maybe debt, because I want to say debt, but any issues that you have in regards to court or legal problems, handle them ASAP. I do see where there's going to be somebody willing to work with you, whether they make a payment plan, or you want to get yourself back on track. Like maybe you're fixing your credit score, maybe you're saving money, you know, to buy a big investment. We are in Mercury retrograde, but honey, do what you want. Like, you know, at the same time, yes, buying big items during Mercury retrograde and dealing with electronics and losing things, you know, that it is very prone to happen. But girl, do what you want. Just do what you want, okay? I'm also seeing where there's going to be something that makes sense to you, you know, regardless of what it is. Maybe you've been confused on why you're in this current predicament. Maybe you're confused, you know, why your coworkers are like talking about you, but there's something that did not make sense to you within the past. You're going to find out why it is within this month or before the month of June, okay? I do feel like things are changing for you. Slowly but surely they are changing for you, but I feel like many of you you're just going to notice the delays more than anything else. You're going to notice you not getting this, you know, you're not having that. It's, you know, that's what happened the most. And I feel for some of you like you may feel a bit betrayed by your divine guided angels, but I mean at the same time, like they really want you guys to do things differently. That's your main message right now. But it's like you're tired of dealing with the same shit. Just do things differently. That's really all you have to do. It's funny, somebody spoke through me because I was going to say something, but something was like, stop doing the same shit. So it's kind of funny. I do see where some of y'all, you may go through some health issues, and I keep picking up either getting something aligned or getting something taken out. So some of y'all may have to go through surgery during this time, or you need to get your car fixed. My head is a fool. Or you need to get your car fixed during this time. If you do need to get your car fixed, girl, get it fixed. Don't prolong it, because some of y'all may be on the side of the road with nobody to call because your cell phone gonna be dead, and Mercury retrograde is gonna make your phone do some crazy stuff. So please get your phone fixed. Get it fixed. Don't prolong it, okay? I'm also seeing where many of y'all are just going to be in this fantasy, like, because right now things are not going your way. Like you're picturing your perfect wedding, you're picturing your perfect partner, you're picturing your perfect job, and it's causing for you to kind of be aloof or have this illusion upon things. There may be something going on with Pisces or Jupiter. I'm really not sure. I don't keep up with astrology like that anymore. I do know that we are experiencing the full moon's energy within the end of March and early April. I know there's a full moon coming, but I cannot remember. I know there's a new moon coming, but I can't remember what it's in, because I didn't think I'll be talking about the moon right now. But with that being said, maybe some of you need to understand your feminine side. You need to understand, once again, your psyche. What makes you crazy, what makes you tick, what makes you paranoid, what makes you frustrated. You need to understand all that in order for you to understand ways of not letting that happen. All right. I do see where some of y'all, you may have some issues with your joints and bones. This may be because of old age, or maybe you like the things that you've done in the past are just catching up with you now. Okay. Honestly, I feel like this month is going to allow for you guys to just make things even, but you're just going to have to do it with an even head. All right, be very even-headed during this time. I do wish you guys well. Once again, unfortunately, I do feel like this month is going to be a little bit crazy. I do see where some of y'all may take a few things for granted, unfortunately. But I mean, at the end of the day, you guys are just going to have to learn. You are. If you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I feel like this you're kind of giving up on this person, or this person is just bringing too much negativity within your life, or this person is just dealing with so damn much and you just don't know how to fix nothing, or maybe this person is going into depression, low key. Okay. If you have fire sign within your chart, I do see where some of you guys, you may be isolating yourself during this time, because you have a lot going on within your brain, or you may be lost about your path. Like you're confused on what you need to do and how you need to change. But the 8th or the 18th of April will be you guys' green light of understanding what you need to do. And that's really interesting, because I did say that something is going to make sense to you. Okay, if you're dealing with a Libra, I feel like this person, you may need to distance yourself from this person, because there's a possibility of this person just kind of giving you the runaround. If you have Libra within your chart, I do feel for some of you, you need to get new windows. I know this sounds crazy. Either you need to wash your windows, or you need to get new windows. Okay, or you need to be careful of what you're letting in. Whether it's you have the windows open and you're letting all types of bugs in, you're letting in all types of diseases, or this may be just relationship wise, you need to be mindful of what you're accepting during this time. If you're dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, I feel like some of y'all may get kind of stabbed in the back by an earth sign. Rather, this person is doing some shady shit behind your back. They may be cheating on you, or maybe this person cheated in the past and you always have this worry of, oh my god, you want to cheat on me again, you want to cheat on me again, and this is causing for you to be very paranoid. If you have earth sign within your chart, I feel for some of you, you are going to be your own worst demise. You are, because you're playing a lot of shit in your head. I do see where some of you guys, if you are the ones who have a lot of earth sign within your chart, you're going to be the ones who are struggling a bit more than others. All right. But once again, hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything. Sorry if I was a bit ratchet in this video. Like I said, when I'm sick, I just have this chat, I don't care attitude. I'm sorry about that. But I will be back for May. Bye.